Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsToUse.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on comparison of these two phones which we have with us. Meizu has launched the new Meizu M3 Note and we could easily compare it with the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, and this is a quick comparison. Do not take it as a final opinion, but I will be doing detailed comparison later on. In this video we are going to compare these phones on the basis of build quality and design, and we will also test the camera on both of these two phones and we'll show you what kind of camera results you can get in comparison when it comes to the rear camera and the front camera which we have on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 and Meizu M3 Note. Starting this comparison with ports and connectivity, at the bottom both of these phones has got micro USB port, whereas the loudspeaker is there on the edges on the bottom on the Meizu M3 Note, but it is there at the back side on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. Left edge of the phone you have got the SIM card tray slot on both of them. Both of them has got dual hybrid SIM tray. On the right side of the phone you have got the volume rocker and the power and shift key, and both of these buttons on the phones have got metallic buttons and they give you good feedback. On the top of the phone we have got IR blaster, which is an extra thing which is there on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, but the same is not there on Meizu M3 Note. On the display department, both of these phones has got full high definition display panel, and it is an IPS LCD display on both of these phones. In terms of color production, viewing angles and the kind of brightness you have got, both of these phones are equally well in terms of the display department, so they are kind of equal in this case. The camera on the other hand on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is 16 megapixel and the rear camera on Meizu M3 Note is 13 megapixel, so there is a difference in terms of megapixels. Although the Meizu M3 Note has got dual LED flash, we have got the same kind of flash on Redmi Note 3 as well. Front top you have got 5 megapixel fixed focus camera on these two phones and metallic earpiece which is below the glass, but in this case there is a difference that there is protection on the glass on the Meizu M3 Note, but there is no protection on the glass on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So in terms of the build quality, as far as glass breakage is concerned, Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is going to break easily compared to Meizu M3 Note. At the rear back cover, both of these phones are very much similar in terms of the overall design, and the placement of some of the things is also very much similar, like the camera and dual LED flash, whereas the loudspeaker is there at the back side on Redmi Note 3 and the fingerprint sensor is also there at the back side, whereas the fingerprint sensor is there on the front on the home button on Meizu M3 Note and the loudspeaker is there on the edges at the bottom. The camera comparison side, I would say both of these devices have got good cameras, and in terms of resolution there is 16 megapixel on Redmi Note 3, whereas there is 13 megapixel on Meizu M3 Note. As we took some photos from the front camera, we could see good amount of clarity in both the shots which we captured from these two devices. However, the photo is kind of mirrored over there on the Meizu M3 Note, whereas it is looking natural on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. As we take a look over the rear camera sample, we took a similar shot from both of these devices, and in terms of clarity, I would see that I could see better clarity in the shot which I took from the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 compared to what I have captured on Meizu M3 Note. And the front camera, if we talk about, if you zoom in, you can see that the clarity is good on both of these devices, but in terms of colors, the colors are looking better over there on Meizu M3 Note on the front camera sample. Overall, I would like to conclude this comparison and tell you some of the good things on both of these devices. So in terms of build quality and design, Meizu M3 Note is better. In terms of the extra features you are getting extra IR blaster on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, which you won't get on Meizu M3 Note. In terms of hardware, the hardware is slightly better on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3, but that will cost you more as well. For the value for money, I would say Meizu M3 Note 3 is going to give you more storage, more RAM, better build quality, better form factor overall, but these two devices come very close to each other in terms of the overall competition. So they do have some extra good things which is there on both of these two phones. So this is all we have as far as the quick comparison is concerned. We are coming up with a detailed comparison once we get to test these devices more. This was a quick comparison of the camera and build quality of these two phones.